Hello, hi, welcome to Roll for Bowl. It's been a little while. I am your DM, Ben Competence. We are back with Odyssey of the Dragonlords. We have our three Dragonlords and one true queen of the Themis here. Say hi, Dragonlords and true queen of Themis.
Hi, Dragonlords and true queen
Hello.
of Themis.
Hello.
I got lazy and just said hello.
I realized partway through. We have a heck of a battle for you all today. We've been on a break for a little bit, had some adventures, got to go do some scroll writing and studying and all those other things that heroes have to do. We used our downtime, but we are back, and we ended in the middle of at the start, really, of a very intense fight over the fate of the island of Themis. Now, normally, with each of my sessions, I try and summarize the whole adventure, but it seems like a lot of that won't be necessary this time. 4 heroes trying to save the continent of Thylia, which is infused with Greek mythology, their adventures have led them to the island of Themis, where they learned that the Amazonian people are led by a Medusa who basically betrayed and murdered to get to the rulership, and that her seat is undeserved. She is the false queen. She did not take the discussion well, and a fight is broken out for the fate of the island and for who shall control it. I'm going to introduce each of my heroes one at a time, and they are my heroes. They're lovely people. When I introduce each one, they are free to introduce themselves, their character, and we're going to do something a little different. Each of their thank you, Tammy's mom. Each of the characters or players can say what their character's favorite holiday tradition is. We should do some holiday countdowns. So let's get started with that. And the holiday doesn't need to be any version of Christmas or winter holiday. But let's start with Reed.
Oh. Reed? I never start. All right. I'm Reed. I'm playing the human wizard Euphemian. And, this is, I think, probably one of the best ones for Euphemian is there is an Icelandic tradition around Christmas called... I don't speak Icelandic, but I'm going to give this a whirl, and I preemptively apologize.
That's such a weird name.
Flóðið?
Oh, that's lovely. Jólabókaflóðið, yeah.
Yeah.
I've been Jólabókaflóðið for years now. Go on.
Basically, the new releases in Iceland of books get released just in the end of the year, and as a result, people pick up brand new books and sell them, send them off for birthday or Christmas presents. And so basically, Christmas Eve is like a big book exchange.
I love that. That is fantastic.
Such a nerd. I love it.
That is a perfectly nerdy thing. Oh, we got a gift from an anonymous gifter, and so we have a hype train going. Oh, that's wonderful. Thank you so much. The hype train, just so you guys know, is if anybody in the next few minutes, anybody that donates bits or donates subscriptions or whatever adds to the hype train, and then when the timer clears, everybody gets extra Twitch goodies, like extra emotes and stuff to show off that they participated in that. Just a fun little thing for people that are excited for the stream.
Yeah, I was just going to ask what a hype train is, but anyways, thank you guys.
Yeah. Thank you. I got the subscription. Thank you. I've always wanted to be subscribed to this stream, and now I can use all the emotes.
Oh, that's awesome.
So this is wonderful.
Big Bad Mama Kyra strikes again.
I love it. Tammy, it is your up.
Right, so I am Tammy. I play Kiki, the Triton barbarian demigoddess, daughter of Pythor. Barbarian fighter, sorry, I might have forgotten that. And Kiki's favorite holiday event, I would say, it's been a very long time since she's been able to attend, and she honestly doesn't even know if it still goes on. But back in her hometown, it was the Manake Pearl Festival. So because she's originally from this great, well-known the best pearls in Thylia area. So every now and again, when let's say the harvest starts again, they have like a festival, and then there's all kinds of great foods, and then they actually have some little competitive games where they'll go down and race and see who can harvest as many pearls in a certain given amount of time, who has the the biggest ones. So she remembers having seen it when she was little, and she was always too young to actually attend, and then she went away. So she's been kind of thinking about it again and wondering if it still goes on. I could see that again.
Fucking love that answer. I love that answer. That is fantastic. We're gonna keep rolling through. Let me see who I got here. Once again, it's been the number 2 person on my list every time. Jen, it is you.
I'm glad I'm your number 2 every time. I think anyhow. So my name is We're like, wait a minute. Yes, right. I was just gonna say.
No, it's always been the second. It's always been the second. Every time I update the list, it's been the second. I've rolled 3 times in a row. It's always been the second person on the list.
No, but that's why we had to say the number 2 joke. I mean, it had to.
Fair enough.
So my name is Jennifer. I play Crayorin, the Wood Elf Monk. Pow! I don't know if it would actually be a tradition or more of just like a family gathering, but I would imagine prior to him kind of going to the dark side, his parents and him and his sister, for spring, they would have a big celebration with the village he was from, and they would travel quite often. So during the springtime celebration, rather than taking time to go with the village and stuff, his parents would take them to a nice little picnic and a little clearing nearby and just have some nice quality family time with homemade foods and favorite foods of all the families, and just hang out and spend time together. So he hasn't done that in a long time, but I think that's something that he would really like as one of his traditions back in the day.
I love this. I was just gonna say for Kyra April Fool's Day and then move on. And so just like the amount of thought all 3 of you have put into this is fantastic. Allie, it is you. What would you like?
Well, I'm about to make you look real good because I'm Allie, and my character's name is Callista. She's a satyr, bard, warlock, multi-class. She is unfortunately not with us today, but her favorite tradition is mistletoe.
I love this.
It's definitely a thing in Thylia, I've decided.
Yeah, of course, absolutely.
Yeah. Today, I will be playing Darian, who has been in, captivity for about 10 plus years, and I would say she's an Amazonian ranger, and she, let's see, her favorite tradition would probably be like gathering around the fire and just sharing stories of like holidays past. So like every year recounting the things that happened the year before and kind of going over the history of the Amazons and their background and where they came from back before everything kind of went to shit.
Oh, wow. I like that. And it's a little depressing. Your character's had a hard time.
Never. D&D? Never.
So, I don't think there's much more prep to do. I mean, we're just going to jump in. You have your shadow thing attacking first, and then we're just going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, counting the Fury, 15 tokens on the table for combat right now.
Big sexy.
Okay.
I deliberately balanced this for an even fight and then added a couple more. Just because of the size of the fight, and also you have Bullbug with you, and also fuck you guys. I love you. So let's anything else we need to get started, or should I just jump in?
No, I think we're good to go.
Let's do it.
All right.
Then before as we're setting into that, I'm going to say, as we start the session, elsewhere in Thylia, in a void of space, in a void of knowledge, in total blackness, Lutheria's voice whispers and says, "How does it feel to be this helpless right now, Callista? How does it feel to be wherever it is you are right now?"
I just try not responding.
You know, I will tell you the truth, and I speak the truth most of the time. Enough. Certainly more than you. And I can see and I can hear the prayers and messages those my followers send me. And do you know what your mistake was? Your mistake was the lie that you are someone special. The lie that you are someone unique, because I know that you were plucked from the strands of fate, but fate can adapt. Do you want to know how long it was before your friends replaced you? They're traveling with another now. And I think, honestly, truly, she may be more capable. You will still get to tell your story. I promised you safety. And you will still get to tell your story and my story. But what do you think? Where do you think they are right now? Do you think they're trying to find you? Or do you think they're dedicated to their mission? Which would you want?
Can I make an insight check against her to see if she really does think that Darian is a better fit, or if she's just trying to rile me up?
Sure, roll an insight check.
All right. Beautiful. 14.
She, at a 14, she wouldn't say it if it didn't have some basis in reality, but it's also very clear she's just trying to pluck at your nerves. Like, it's not like necessarily like the whole truth, like this is Callista 2.0,
Mm-hmm.
but like she has just enough of a seed here that she knows how to strum at your heartstrings a little bit, I should say. Bad with words tonight.
So as much as I can, in an empty void of knowledge and whatever darkness, I'm gonna kind of like lean back in my chair and just kind of like give a deep exhale and just be like, you know, honestly, probably for the best.
Agreed.
I am lying. Should I make a deception check?
Sure, make a deception check. Absolutely, to keep your composure.
For above the table.
Yeah.
It's the same number. 15.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me roll her insight, which I have to double check, but
I'm sure it's terrible.
What's that?
God, I'm sure she's got terrible insight.
Yeah. Let's see. She rolled a 2. So she only got a 15. And
horrible. Wait to
and she goes, "You will be so much happier when you stop lying to yourself. And they'll be so much happier when they move on. And we move on elsewhere on the island of Themis. The battle raging. The Medusa screaming. Amazons in war cries. And a shadow fury summoned up by the great and brilliant Euphemion. It is his action. And does he always go on your turn?
He goes immediately after my turn.
Okay.
So we ended last session with my turn. So.
All right.
We'll
go ahead.
With him. So he's going to move over here. And he's going to go after this Amazon warrior.
All right. Do you want to put the battle screen up?
Oh, right. I suppose battle screen. There we go.
Yeah.
I first thought when she was like, "You'll be so much more happier when you stop lying to yourself, and they'll be so much happier when they move on." I was like, "You fucking bitch, Lutheria." There is now rage in my thoughts in this battle now. Fuck you, Lutheria.
I love playing her.
And just became one.
Oh, that looks great. All right, what does the Shadow Fury do?
All right, so I just basically make an attack. A sec, I just realized that my initiative is out of place. All right, so I get to roll an attack with my spell modifier. So I'll just use Scorching Ray for that because for some reason it doesn't give me the option to roll it. So that's a 23. Technically, it's an advantage because she's still scared.
The golem's still scared, or the Amazonian warrior?
The Amazon warrior is scared.
Okay, yeah. 23 hits.
So he is going to do... They could make this a lot easier. Plus the spell's level cold damage. So it'll be 3 more than what rolls.
Okay.
So 15 total.
15 damage total?
Yeah.
Okay. And what type of damage is it?
Cold.
All right. Cold death ripping through this Amazonian warrior. It does 15 damage, taking her from full to less than half. Around half, actually. Instantly. She cries out, and I believe, what was she afraid of? I'm trying to remember the order. Was she...
She's afraid of the Shadow Spawn.
Right, that's not good. Okay, okay, yeah, and make resistance saves. Okay, excellent. As you cut into her, is there anything else the Shadow Spawn wants to do? Is that it for its turn?
That's all it can do. So we'll end for there.
It says it can make a number of attacks equal to the spell's level, half the spell's level, rounded down.
That was level 3.
Okay. Okay. Then it's the Marble Golem's turn. The Marble Golem will turn slowly to the Shadow Spawn and try to, and I think it's going to take one of its hands and try and just slam down on it rapidly. Just two swings with its hands in this instance. That is 21 hit.
Oh, yeah.
Slams into it, doing 7 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And does a 15 hit?
15, yes.
All right, and we're throwing in... that's 12 damage. Slams into
Looking
you.
pretty rough.
Yeah. Also, those attacks were considered magical. Yeah, and it stands and looks upon it, almost its eyes looking past as if it doesn't process what's there. Kiki, it is your turn.
Okay. So I am going to go ahead and take my claw attack to the Amazon warrior in front of me. I want to keep at her.
Mm-hmm.
And that was with my claws. Does she have anything that gives me advantage Any sort of
Um,
effect? I don't know what all those little symbols are around her.
I believe the blue is the blue is her stim fey. The screamed is that she's frightened right now, which I don't think will affect you. And then also will it affect her?
I believe, yeah, she's at disadvantage so long as she can see her.
But she doesn't get advantage attacking her.
No.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay, I get you.
Let me double check, but I don't think so.
Yeah, no, she does. She doesn't. I just checked.
Okay.
And the last one is she is currently in a rage, so she's in a screaming rage.
Okay.
She's in a scared rage.
Okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna go after her with my claws again. So that is going to be a 19.
19 absolutely hits. Roll for damage.
So that's going to be 5 plus my rage, so 7.
Good lord. She is staggered and having trouble focusing at this point between the fear and the pain. She is not doing too well.
That's okay. I keep going at it. That one is a 23 to hit.
That's okay. Like, you're reassuring me as you're killing my character.
Yep.
23 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay, so that's going to be 11.
11 damage. You slash into her, and she crumbles to the ground. She is dead. I'm going to remove her token unless anybody has any reason they want her on there. But
Darian is going to let out like just a complete scream of betrayal.
Oh shit! All right. What else we got?
Now, my third attack with my claws here, does it have to be towards the same person?
I don't think so.
Once on each of your turns, you can make one additional claw attack as part of the same action. Okay.
Yeah,
so I'm
give me
going
someone
to
else.
turn. Sorry?
No, you can just go. Cut him up.
Yep. I'm going to go for the golem to my left.
Mm-hmm.
Or to Kiki's left. That is 16.
Mm-hmm. 16 does hit.
Okay. And that is going to be for 7 slashing. And I think my claws are considered magical now?
Wow. So it's seven
right,
slashing?
Reed, I think? Yes, 7 slashing.
Why are your claws magical?
It was because of something I just took.
I don't think you took that feature. I think that was at 6 barbarian.
Never mind, that's just normal slashing.
Aha! So it's what slashing? In half, so it's 5? 7, so it's only 3. Ha ha. As you slash into pure stone marble, cutting it, but not too deeply. Oh no. What else you got? Is that your turn?
You're muted. Yeah, you're muted in Discord.
Oh, why did I mute myself again?
Mm.
Okay. Yeah, that is it. Because I'm saving my extra shit for Leah if I have to.
All right. And you already did you do a reckless attack or anything? Is there any
Nope.
Oh, you're frightened. Why are you frightened?
I was
Also
close to the
thing.
Oh,
golem.
all right,
Which
that's
is why
great.
I had to stay here despite what I wanted to do. Thanks, Reed.
Yeah, that's good. That's awesome.
I don't think it's going to survive to the next round, so you should be fine after that.
Okay, all right.
This statue swings to crash down on you. You might be scared, but you still have your reflexes and wits about you, as you were able to block both of its attacks very easily. That is a nat 1 that Callista can't write about, and a 2. Both of its attacks missing as it tries to land a blow over and over again.
Okay.
Prayerin, it is your turn. You're muted.
I figure I'm going to take a bunch of my movement because I have a lot. And I say, Kiki's got this. And I'm going to go over and help out Bulldog. Because fuck this asshole right there. I don't think that's an Amazonian, right? Like, who's that? I can't.
No,
think
that's Leah, the queen.
Oh yeah, fuck that bitch. So
Yeah, are you closing your eyes or are you
yeah, I'm gonna
charging-
kind of like I'm gonna charge over there, but kind of like stumble over with my eyes closed, and I'm gonna go ahead and fight this bitch.
All right, fight this bitch with disadvantage.
Yes, total disadvantage, but I'm still gonna try it. Where'd I go to do my attacks? Cause I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's why. Okay, so let's see if it'll let me do that.
Gonna kill somebody here. Oh man.
Disadvantage. 17 to hit.
That hits. What if Callista comes back and someone died while she was gone? Take a 17. Or do you roll the damage? Roll damage.
Don't
Okay.
you dare.
I'm just gonna write.
I was telling another group on Saturday how I feel about fights like this. If a fight is optional and I've told you guys where the exit doors are, then I don't really feel bad about what happens next. Like that. But anyway, so roll for damage. Is it one hit or two? It's
Just one for now.
okay. So 8. You do 8 damage as you strike into her.
And then I'd like to try stunning strike on her.
God damn it! What? That move keeps gonna happen this weekend too. What's the saving throw on it?
I think it was 14. It's not very high.
Yeah, you strike her, and you manage to land a blow in her chest and just knock the air out of her as she stumbles back, and she is in fact stunned.
Woo, bitch!
Some people. My other group is level 12. They're really high level, and they fought a statue that was empowered by Loth, the Spider Queen, and this monk just spammed stunning strike every single turn with 3 attacks until it eventually broke through. I hate it so much. Please continue.
Well, it's also 12 key points. I only have 8, so. Okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and so stunning means that it's at advantage, but I have disadvantage because I'm not looking at her, so it's
it
a
evens
straight
out.
roll. Okay, just to make sure. All right, so then I'm gonna go ahead and do my second attack. Wham! Girl, fuck 11.
Wait, you didn't roll the. Oh yeah. So she manages to still block. I'm gonna say, this is what I did with my other group actually. Narratively, I'm gonna say that she's not like stunned in the literal definition of the book sense, where she's like physically unable to move and stuff like that. I'm gonna roll her as I'm gonna role play her differently, but mechanically she's stunned. That she's just when you hit her, she's able to basically rally enough to barely block this attack. And is trying to focus, and you hear her struggled breathing, trying to regain her composure as you're attacking her. Is there anything else you want to do?
That's until the end of my next turn, so that's good. It's no action, which means I can. Stunning strike is no action, which means I can do my bonus action, which is do another key point to do flurry of blows. I just want to confirm that. Okay, there. Okay, and then so flurry of blows on that same bitch, and also my attacks are now magical because my fists are magical fists. Steven should thank me later. Here we go. Flurry of blows.
Oh!
I was gonna make that joke and you beat me to it. Wonderful job. That's the speed of a monk. 15 hits. 15
okay.
hits.
15. So that's 10 damage for that.
Good lord.
And
I'm sorry, I'm distracted by sitting here going in my head, would Seema be into that? I'm like, that's not what we're discussing right now. No, by the way.
One last time. 16.
16 absolute. God, wait, you could do 2 flurry of blows. Okay, yeah. 16 hits, roll damage.
Yeah, so my last is 6.
As you just unleash attack after attack, she's able to block one, but basically you're just this hurricane of moving through attacks, striking her, hitting her in the chest, knocking her off her balance. No matter what happens, she can't focus, and she's trying to focus. She's trying to lock eyes with you, but she just can't make it connect it.
Okay.
Wonderful. Anything else you got on your turn?
Yeah, and so with that, I'm like, Bullbug, I think you got this, and I'm going to disengage because I use my flurry of blows, and I'll be like da 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 da, and go, "You're next, bitch," and then that's where I'm at, and then leave it at that.
Cheerleader, and she fucks off and gets out of the fucking way. You got this.
Baron just like,
Over
nope,
here.
you got this piece, yeah.
Elegil, you get over and Elegil looks at you and just sort of straightens up, like she just completely ready, like she's like just primed for like, first date impressions kind of thing as she sees you head over. Darian, it is your turn.
Is a bad person, right? Just to make
Oh,
sure.
sorry.
I'm pretty sure Elegale's a bad person.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
just to
Elegil,
make sure.
she's one of the Meniads who basically considers flirting and slaughtering you to be the same thing.
Oh, right. Okay, her. Okay, I got it.
Yeah,
got
yeah,
it. Got it. Okay, thanks.
Mhm.
Full transparency, Ben, you said Elegale, and I thought you said my name for 5 seconds there.
No, my bad.
Anyway, so I have a question, a ruling request, I suppose you might call it. At 7th level, I learned the Amazonian technique of ricocheting my chakram, but I can also throw it at targets that are not in my line of sight, such as around corners, is what it says. Would that also extend to targets that are out of my line of sight because my eyes are closed?
If your eyes are closed, they're not within line of sight.
Yes. So
they're not within sight. So you can't do line of sight things.
But I don't need, is what I'm saying. I don't need line of sight. I can also throw it at targets that are not in my line of sight.
Okay, let me see the ability. What's the name of the ability?
It is, if you just go to if you're on my page and you just click on the chakram,
Okay.
at the bottom of the description, it says...
Okay. Oh, I see. 1 second. Okay, the flavor is that, but the actual mechanic is that you can hit somebody else after you've hit the first person.
Yes, but it's an additional ability. So hang on, let me pull it up on my page then.
See, it says you can use your action to make a ranged attack against one target. If your attack hits, then a number of additional creatures must make a dexterity saving throw using your spell save DC. You
can also throw it at targets that are not in your line of sight. Under chakram, if you look under chakram technique on my features and traits, that might be.
All right, go for it.
If line of sight stuff doesn't apply with my eyes closed, that's fine too.
Go for it.
Okay. It's just advantage versus a straight roll anyway, because I'm attacking Lee. So, okay. So I'm going to shout Pretender and chuck my chakram at her.
All right.
And I don't think. Let me double check that this doesn't do anything to. Okay. Okay, that is a. Well, that's a flat roll, not with advantage. So that's 21, and then if I roll again, since she's stunned.
Wait, no, if your eyes are. Wait, hold on, wait. Oh, okay, yeah, go ahead.
So no, that was my question though. Is like if my eyes are closed, it would be a flat roll, right?
I don't know. Just go ahead with it. I don't want to worry about it too much. The wording's weird. Just go ahead with it.
Fine. I'll just take the 21, and does the 21 hit?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So I will roll damage. So that's not a d6. Hold, please. Oh, 6 plus 5. 11 damage to her of
Good lord.
damage. And then because of the technique thing we were just talking about, I'm ricocheting it to also hit Elegale.
All right.
She looks to get smacked around. Smack her around, girl.
Is there a limit to how many times you can do this?
Nope. Just as long as I hit with that attack. That's my thing.
Okay.
However, since I hit her, I also want to mark her as my favorite foe.
All right.
Including when I mark it, I can increase that damage by 1d6. So another d6 to her, if you don't mind.
All right.
And
Wait,
then I will.
Isn't it the marks after?
So
the first time on each of your hits that you turn. It's
including when you mark it.
Okay. So then you should roll the 1d6.
So that's 4 more for Lee. And then I will ricochet it to hit Elegale. And so she needs to make a dex save.
All right. What is she shooting for?
She is shooting for my spell save DC 15. 15 dex save, or she takes 11 points of damage.
She hits it. She dodges just out of the way. Time weaves right out of the way. barely escaping it, but definitely doing so.
All right, so that was my first attack for that attack action. So I get to attack again.
Okay.
And I will, I guess, keep my eyes closed because it's still a flat roll.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna throw it at Lee again. So it returns to me, and I'm just gonna chuck it a second time.
Yeah.
That is an 18 to hit.
18 definitely hits.
Okay.
Yeah.
So again, 1d6 plus 5. So that's 10 points of slashing damage to her.
All right.
It looks like every time it hits, I can ricochet it.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll have Eligale make another dex save.
Wow, this is ridiculous. Okay.
Amazonians, man.
Yeah, no kidding. She dodges it very deftly. She got a 15 and a 20 moving just out of the way both times. Yeah.
All right, and then, I guess that's it because I didn't Hunter's Mark beforehand. Oh, but that's a concentration anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So yeah, that's it. Wait, 2-weapon fighting.
It's what's up?
So for my bonus action, can I do the 2-weapon fighting? I've never done 2-weapon fighting with my bonus action before.
Let me see. Yes. If you have, you have a bonus. You can use a bonus action to attack with a light weapon as well. Yeah.
Okay, so I will throw a dagger at her with my left hand. So I believe that's just no proficiency bonus, right?
If you have 2 chakrams, you can just throw another chakram.
I could throw another chakram, so it's just no proficiency bonus, right?
I don't recall.
I believe so, yes, as far as offhand.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I will go ahead and do that. Oh, delightful. That is a 10 to hit.
All right, she was able to block that one. Hello,
All
Fatima.
right.
Hello.
Oh,
And now
it's
it's Matia's turn?
Yeah, it will be Matia's turn in just a minute. This is not my stem fey next to me, so I'm not going to move.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, now it is Matia's turn.
Mm-hmm.
Can I ask
Hello.
what does happen with the stim phase when their leader dies?
Oh.
Like that blue stim phase that's near me?
I have ideas, and I will reveal them in time.
Okay.
I hadn't thought about that. I hadn't thought about that. I have ideas.
All
I have
right.
ideas.
know,
I'm coming up
Tabby.
with them right now.
Right.
Okay, so Matia is gonna, let's see, I will have her be, she's gonna fly in at Eligale. So I will have her swoop in right here, but on the right hand side of on the right hand side of the square. It's not gonna let me put her there, but you know what I'm saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then I want her to give a excuse me. Oh, she can make a ranged attack.
Oh, she can?
Yeah, called Pinion Storm. But you know what? Let's do Piercing Screech at Eligale.
Eligale?
wait.
Okay.
No, that's stupid. Don't do that, Allison. I'm sorry. I'll just have her attack Eligale with her talons. Let's not get
Okay.
crazy. We'll just keep it stupid.
Roll for that.
Oh dear. 6 to hit.
Oh dear.
6, yeah, she's blocking that as well. You see her moving and gliding faster and faster as she's just almost instinctively flowing to everything that you guys are doing. Is that it for Matia's turn?
That's enough, yeah, for Matia, yeah. That's good.
Okay. This stim fey over here next to Darian is going to this one is going to slash at you with its talons. And it just misses immediately. I'm thinking that you just are able to knock it back. Like you've been training for this fight in your mind for years. There's not really a stim fey catching you off guard kind of thing, as you just block that. This stim fey over here, the one that you asked about, I'm I'm gonna say. Let me double check something here. It floats around, flies around, chirps, and then takes the disengage action and moves. Oh, sorry.
Oh,
And then
Whoa.
Reveals
becomes
its
giant.
final form.
what in the Final Fantasy is this?
And it's going to move over and change its assignment. What was it?
I want my mommy.
Yeah, I think that's Stimfei when their leader falls, the other one it just immediately finds a new parent. Is my thought.
Darian could be your mommy.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. This Amazonian warrior who's currently feared and rage, can it attack the source of its rage? It can't move closer to it, but it can attack.
Yeah, it can attack. It's a disadvantage.
All right, I can work with that.
I thought they had to move when they get frightened. They have to move as far back as their movement allows.
No.
That's turn undead.
Oh,
Are you Marble Golem turn undead? Damn.
She, on her turn, is going to take... Actually, wait 1 second. Is going to take a bonus action to disengage. 10, 15, 20. Move this way. Take out her short sword and try to strike down Darian. 24, I assume hits?
24 hits, yes.
Oh, wait, hold
Big
on. She
time.
has disadvantage.
Ooh.
Ugh, 11.
Does
Never
not hit.
mind.
it's like that scene from The Incredibles where it's like, "I am your queen."
Yep, yeah.
15 misses. And let me see. So she's got 5, 10, 15. Was it 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Opportunity attack.
She's disengaged.
I have Sentinel.
What's that?
I have Sentinel, the feat.
Doesn't.
Creatures provoke opportunity attacks from you even if they take the disengage action before leaving your reach.
What? Oh, wow. That's crazy. Okay. Well,
Dude,
then
it's a whole AI.
Yeah, okay, then is it okay if I rewind that a second? I did not realize she would be committing suicide by doing that.
I suppose. I mean, I don't know that she would know that, but sure.
Fair. Okay, fair. Go for it.
Bro, all I got. Well, I guess I got a quarterstaff, but because it has to be a melee attack. So I guess I will. You know what? No, I'm just gonna slash at her with a dagger.
Okay, go for it.
Yeah. Son of a. Ah! Okay. I don't have advantage on her or anything, right? Because
Nope.
so okay,
Nope.
so it's advantage because my eyes are closed. So first was a 21.
Mhm.
Second roll was a 17.
Both hit. Roll damage.
All right. And I don't think it's shit's gonna be that bad, but let's find out. Yeah. So that's 6.
All right. Slashing.
Piercing damage.
All right, so she takes 3.
Perfect. And I will just say, sister, please.
She does not have much time to react. She is fighting very defensively and not focused on you right now. Let me see.
Come at me, bro.
Eligale looks around and looks at her queen, who's panting and trying to gain focus, and Eligale goes, "What's that? All of it? All right." and turns and starts to move and throws her magic out. And as she sweeps and dances,
Like her.
I need every single one of you and your allies and anything to make a charisma saving throw. And please put it in the Roll20 chat because there's a lot of math here. Put your final number in Roll20. That's what I need.
In Roll20. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
Charisma?
man. Is it a
Charisma.
No, I missed my 20.
Is this going to be a charmed effect because I have an advantage on getting charmed?
No.
Oh, damn it. All right, here we go. Oh, no! Cray!
We do have a D4 if anybody wants to take it.
That's
not
true.
gonna work for me. It would have to be Euphemian, probably.
Yeah, let's see what
Would have a chance to...
Darian gets.
I will say it out loud because I'm still typing in Matia's, but 16 for Darian.
Mhm.
And Matia's...
Oh, I suppose I have to roll my
Shadow
spell
Foot.
too.
So unless I'm missing something, Matia's is 14.
I just need them all in the Roll20.
Well,
I'm
if
doing it now.
you'll allow me, I'm going to redeem that bless for an extra D4.
All right.
Do it.
I've been sitting here with this chaos button trying to decide if I
10.
want to use it.
Oh, no, it's a 10.
Okay, let me go through. I'm going to mark every single one of you. What was it? Okay, I'm going to mark every single one of you that failed with a heart icon. Give me a second to go through this. Just don't talk to me for a moment because I got a lot to figure out here. Okay. It is a success and failure and failure and success and failure. We got a number of things to set up here. My apologies to everybody today.
You don't sound very sorry.
We're gonna see what happens here because we got some weird times ahead. Okay. Euphemian, you got a 9.
I got a 10 after my D4 roll, yeah.
Darian got a 16. Cray, you got a 5.
Y'all are killing me.
Bullbug is fine. Matia's fine. Darian's fine. I have finished putting all the hearts on this. If a token has a heart, then that person may not take reactions of any kind. And on their turn, at the start of their turn, I will roll a 1d10 to tell them what actions are allowed. You may take a wisdom. You may repeat your charisma saving throw at the end of every one of your turns. As she finishes and dances, and dances and coos and says, "Yes, let's make this forever memorable. Let's make this crimson and wonder." And we are going to move to Leah, whose turn she passed, and she's still stunned. So she's going to stand and try to compose herself for the time being, and that will be her whole turn. Bullbug's turn. Let me roll for him.
Man, I want to know the range of that spell. Holy shit.
Every single person within 30 feet, and I cannot filter who it hits. As Bullbug just feels this and sort of pushes, the magic starts to work. I'm gonna say it doesn't even work on him. When the magic is happening to him, he's just staring at her intently with this fury. And she looks at him and goes, "Come dance." And he goes, brings the great axe, sweeps it up, slashes her, and then brings it down. Both hits striking onto her as she screams out. When the dust settles, she's on her knees, but still up, taking 31 points of damage. And Bublik stands there and looks over at the rest of the team, trying to assess who's okay and who isn't. Looks at Krarin. Krarin, your mind is sort of gone into this place where it's hard for you to focus straight, and he can see it on your face and knows that you're just not fully there. And looks back at Eligale, kind of forgetting Leah at the moment.
In my head, although I can't really say anything because I'm not really there, I'll be like, Cal would be so proud.
Reed, I'm rolling for Euphemian's roll.
Does this affect
10.
Control? Or sorry, does this affect concentration at all?
No.
Okay.
No. Your character feels the movement and the passion running through them, but they also are able to pull through, and you do in fact have your full turn available to you. No reactions are allowed, but you did roll a nat 10, which gives you your full turn.
All right. Well, I'm gonna force this through, which probably could be said some better way, but I'm going to move over here. I'm going to slip an arm around Kiki's waist, and I'm going to cast Thunderstep.
What does that do?
So the Marble Golem will have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Not too worried about that.
Isn't it? So they get more damage or something?
Okay, pass the saving throw.
Okay. It takes half of 3d10 damage.
Good lord.
Euphemian and Kiki will be disappeared. We will reappear right beside Leia and Eligale.
What can you carry?
One character who has to be the same size or smaller.
Because Thunderstep specifically says you can bring one person. Oh, wait. Hold on, wait 1 second. Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, so take them with you. Do the damage to this thing. 21 was your 3d10?
Yeah.
So it takes half of that?
Takes half.
So it takes 10 damage
Yep.
as it shudders. And it's just Thunderstep, Fatima, as it was just sort of moving and shifting, looking around. Not really, it doesn't dance, but it's trying to really process the weird sensations in its mind right now. Yes, you're able to move away.
I'm going to put myself there, and I'm going to put Kiki there.
Oh, you took me. Okay. Oh, yeah.
All right. Is that it for your turn?
I think that's going to be it.
All right. Now, I'm going to do a little bit of fuckery here. I'm going to explain what I'm doing up front before I get started on it.
My thing still has a turn.
Go Fury. Go with your Fury fuckery.
Go Fury.
He's going to attack the Marble Golem.
Go for it.
So that's a natural 1.
Oh no.
Yeah, I'm just going to say that the golem just is moving and just able to almost repost him accidentally as the golem is just moving wildly, almost as if it's attacking at like several different targets that aren't even there. Is that it for its turn?
I can drop concentration any time, right? So I think I'm just going to drop him.
Fury's gone?
Fury's gone.
All right.
Therefore, my fear is also gone.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think he's doing more harm than he's doing good at the moment.
He's pretty great, though. This Amazon warrior is not afraid anymore. So here's what I'm going to do, and I'm going to hold myself accountable as well. There is basically the rules for Odyssey the Dragonlord are a little oddly written. I think we've run into that a couple times. The Eligale's dance basically says that who you are supposed to hit each turn depends on what die you roll. Something tells me that if you guys roll the die that you have to your closest ally, that would be the turn you decided to make an unarmed strike. So what I'm going to do for myself as well is I'm going to roll the stat. I'm going to keep discreet who the target is and why you guys are attacking, and then reveal afterwards whether you're hitting a friend or foe. That way you can just use your best judgment.
I get to run my save again?
Yes, charisma save.
Kiki's also no longer frightened.
Oh yeah.
God, Christing damn.
Wow.
Oh, man. Oh man. Brutal.
I love Ellie's reaction. Like, I've heard these things before, but for those who haven't.
Let me see. All right.
We need more tape in your label makers, guys.
He's got one within reach that has tape in there in the office.
So that'll be his Christmas project.
Hanging up by the printer read.
This marble golem moving wildly stops, and then with a strength of purpose turns, rotates, and just runs its fist clear through the stem fey,
Oh man.
leaving nothing but brass and scrap on the floor.
Oh.
It did roll. It rolled on there that it had to attack the nearest ally.
Oh.
And like I said, I'm going to go full force and then reveal that afterwards. So it attacks that. Its first attack missed. Its second attack did exactly enough damage to kill this thing, so it had nothing left on its turn. Yeah. These characters. This is a weird battle now. Kiki, go.
Oh yes. I am gonna go ahead and get my claws onto Leia.
Yes.
So my first one is a 26.
Mm-hmm. That hits. That hits.
That is a 7 for the first
Wait,
one.
Are you closing your eyes or not?
Yes.
All
But
right,
it
then
doesn't
that's
matter,
disadvantage.
Or
She's
attack
stunned.
reckless.
Oh, right. She's stunned, so you
Okay,
can keep going.
I'll say that I'm reckless for sure.
No,
I'm
no,
gonna finish
okay.
her off anyways.
She's
You're-
stunned.
She's stunned, so it already even out. You don't need to be reckless.
Oh, okay then.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mm.
cool. Okay, so
Mm.
7 for the first one.
Mm-hmm. 7 damage. You
Uh,
strike her for 7 damage. Yeah, keep going.
Okay, so going again another time. That is a 20.
20 hits.
That one is going to be 10 slashing damage.
As you're driving into her with your claws, and she is just in pain, trying to gain a foothold after the stunning strike, and now the whirlwind of pain.
Get ready for more pain. I'm going to go for the third shot at her. That one is a 21.
Roll damage.
So that's going to be 9 damage.
Good lord, she is on her last legs here.
Okay, I'm not done. Let's go and... Shit, where is it? Where's my freaking action surge? Nope, that's not the one. Ah!
Sorry, everyone.
Action surge, here it is. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and start my attacks again after her. So, 17.
17 hits. I want to say...
7.
7. As you're striking to her, I want to say you're tearing her apart. She's trying to get her strength is failing. She's trying to keep her posture, and she just says, you hear her voice, and she says, I am Lutheria's chosen and devout.
You are a fraud!
Yes.
She will find you.
We found her,
Not
bitch.
if I find her first.
Yeah. Continue.
Slash again.
Please.
7
Fucking kill her.
damage. So that was my first of my 3 things. So I'm going to go for another shot at her. That is a 12.
I thought that was your second. Okay, this 12 misses.
Okay, so I'm going to go for my third shot at her with my claws. For how fucking hell
She
Fuck.
barely blocks it. She barely blocks it. You got anything else on your turn?
Fuck.
Damn it. No, I don't think I can. Bonus action is just second wind or my rage. Reaction, that has to
Can
be
you do
someone
like an
who
unarmed
attacked me.
strike or something? No way.
No, I don't have any more
Offhand.
action or no more action or no more attacks.
Okay.
Yeah,
Man,
that's it.
6
I'm done.
attacks. Holy shit.
I know, and 2 of them fucking missed.
more? Go ahead.
That's it for me.
I have
Sorry,
made
not
the
sorry,
weirdest mistake of my life.
By
I've made the
engaging
weird-
into an adventure with us? What'd you
Give
do?
me a second. Give me a second.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, go ahead.
He needs a drink, guys. He needs a drink. Just you know.
As you are threatening Leia,
Oh no.
and she telling you that she is the chosen of Lutheria, there is a crashing sound, not unlike thunder and storm breaking down as a figure looms behind Leia. And in a moment, you reflexively step back. There is a scream. And when the dust settles,
The golem is there. Shit. Oh my god. Holy shit. That's so funny.
the odds that he would fail and then roll to hit the nearest enemy, and then that the enemy would turn out to be her after everybody moved, and then would land both of his hits.
Oh no. How do you want to do this? Have you ever just had to
I
do
was
that
in my
for
head
yourself?
asking that. That's why I did the whole dramatic thing. That was my "how do you want to do this?" But I wanted to wait.
Mess with us.
Man, I really thought Lutheria was about to pop up. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh,
You had me going.
Well, maybe we just say that Kiki just beat Leah against the marble golem until she died.
Oh. Yeah. Okay, we can do that. We can do that. The marble golem like grabs Leah, and then Kiki, you could just describe like just finishing her off. I love this idea actually.
Sure, we did that.
Yeah, that's fantastic. So you guys, what was it? I'm gonna say at this moment, I guess we should keep going because these guys still have some stuff to do. Kraven, it's your turn. When this happens, I'm gonna say Eligale just goes, "Oops."
Oh, that bit. Okay, so
Like her again.
Cray,
I guess you have to
I'm
tell
gonna-
me. Yeah, roll and tell me what I have to do.
I'm gonna
I guess.
roll this, and I want to keep the number quiet until you tell me what you're doing for your turn.
Okay.
All right, go ahead.
So, am I allowed to do anything? What, like?
You can take your turn, and then I will. If there's any flim flam fuckery, I will pull it out after you've done your turn.
Okay. Well, depending on how things work out, I would like to attack my enemies, whoever that would be, and I will go all out. So that would be attacking. So if I was going to attack somebody, it would be this lady here.
Okay. Roll your
And
attack roll. Yeah.
I will attack. It will probably be Euphemian or something. And I have a lot of movement, so, you know. Okay, so I will attack whoever with a 27.
27 hits. Roll for damage.
Oh, this is going to be good damage now. 8. And then I will take, depending, let's see, even if it was, so if it's my enemy, I would do Stunning Strike.
All right, 8 damage. Let me roll. Let me look up that person's con save.
You're gonna stun Bullbug, I just know it.
8 damage.
Somebody.
Okay, and continue your turn.
Break Matya. Don't you dare.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, don't break my stem, Faye!
I'm not
going.
under my own thing, so... All right, so I don't know if it... Did it hit? Do I do it with advantage?
I've calculated
or-
this, but keep going.
Okay,
You,
so I'm going to go ahead now and
Mhm.
take my attack, I guess, with advantage?
Just roll regular.
Roll regular? Okay.
Mhm.
So that would be... My second attack is a 19.
I believe that hits the target.
Okay, so that's a 6.
Mm-hmm. 6 damage.
And would I do Flurry of Blows to run away? No, I won't do that. Because...
I will say, as you do this, you hear, "My love," as Abigail crumples to the floor.
Oh, good, I'm getting her? Fucking bitch.
You crushed Abigail, releasing the all of the heart charms from everybody.
No, guys, that was Bulldog.
Yeah.
I seriously thought it was.
I honestly thought it was going to be somebody else, like Kiki or Euphemian. And my attacks are magical, so I don't know whether or not Kiki's rage could,
You had stunned her, but I was just interested to see where this goes. But yeah, you have the rest of your turn.
Okay, so now that I have that, she's gone. I don't have to do that. And the fog is cleared from my eyes. Are the marble golems still...
They are still fighting. They are the security system for this island, not one specific person.
Okay.
Fun fact, they were actually supposed to fight off the first time you guys did a fight here, and I was like, no. Because you guys were already like in a really rough way, and I'm like, that doesn't seem necessary.
Okay. So if I did my attack, I did stunning strike, and then I did my attack again. I think I would go down over to this marble golem right here, and do Flurry of Blows now that I know that things are clear and I can do it.
Roll Flurry of Blows.
All right, so I gotta go into my features and traits to do one more key point. I love key points, man. They're friggin' awesome.
Key points are great.
I hope I never fight a monk. So first attack is a 22.
22 hits.
And again, my fists are magical. So 9. That sounds like such a weird,
9
like crazy new thing.
9 does 9. You do 9 damage to him with your you fist him 9 points of damage. Go ahead.
Yes.
When he's off masturbating, right, Jen?
Well, 18 to hit.
18 hits.
And I'll do another 6 points of damage to him.
As you're striking the statue that's regaining its composure after being very confused and killing its allies.
When did Clemens become magical?
At level
8.
6, I think, or 8. Can't remember. Level.
Oh,
6 or 8. Yeah.
Doesn't know yet.
At some sort of level. Seema
Perfect.
does not know yet, so that's his new motto. Bacon is great. My fists are magical. And then I'm gonna dance away using my disengage and be like, okay, come on, guys, Darren, you got this. And I'll go back to maybe over here.
So you did disengage?
I did, yeah, because my flurry of blows.
All right, Darian, it's your action.
That's it.
I'm obsessed with the idea of Crayron watching Callista constantly tell people they got this and giving them Bardic, and just that's fine. Someone's got to do it.
No.
All right. So I guess at this point, I would like to
Rage.
And one second. I just realized that my favored foe went down. Can I do anything if my favored foe goes down? No.
I don't think so.
No. Sorry. I was thinking of Hex. Okay, so you know what? I see this fucking golem bitch. And I'm going to you know what? Let's get crazy, shall we? I'm going to cast command on it.
I already turned everybody against each other, and it exclusively killed the villain of the story, and nothing else bad happened. Did you cast command on it?
Yeah, I'm going to cast command on this marble golem right here. So it's a wisdom save of 15.
All right, go ahead. What would you be telling to do if you were?
My one word command would be cease.
All right. Let me double check something here. All right. On its next turn. Okay. Let me see. What was? And it was. Oh wait, 1 second.
Wisdom save 15.
All right. You say, and it stops and it stands completely straight. at attention. Is there anything else you want to do?
Yeah, with my movement, I am going to book it right here. Let's see. I'm gonna book it right here. Next to Kiki.
Okay.
How do you manage
And I'm
to
just gonna square up at the other marble golem.
All right. That stim face slashes and stabs at you, doing 5 points of slashing damage with its talons as you fall back.
I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my reaction to brace.
What is it? Rolled 23.
Yep. So that wouldn't work anyway. All right. So I take half damage. What kind of damage is it slashing?
Slashing.
How much was it? I take half
5.
for this moment.
Why?
Because I have my Amazonian battle cry or whatever. Hang on a second. It's called Amazonian battle cry. So it drops because I took damage, but I have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing damage until it drops.
It's just a frenzy. On. Okay. All right. Why not? Excellent. Okay. So take half damage.
That
It's
is the
Matthias.
queen you're talking to.
And that happened. So with 5, that would be 3 damage or 2 damage.
2 damage.
And then because technically that's still on my turn, now I got a bonus action. I'm gonna hit that bonus action with another Amazonian battle cry.
All right. You let out your fierce battle cry as you guys are winning this battle. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, I think that's plenty.
All right.
It's my turn now.
Madia, yeah, go ahead.
All right, so Matia is going to slide over and hang on, let me see what she can do. I don't think I'm just gonna have her. Is she within how many feet is this? 60 feet. All right, I'm gonna have her just from where she's at hit the marble golem with a pinion storm.
Nice.
So
Yeah, roll attack.
7 to hit.
That does
That's it.
not hit. Yeah, it's not able to land a good hit in that range.
Would she be able to take the help action or no? I mean, not this round,
yeah,
but it's
yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
That might be more valuable.
Let me look up something. This Stimfey flies over and injects this Amazonian warrior with some healing potion, bringing it up 7 hit points for its turn.
Pen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be 10.
This warrior, I believe, is going to. Who would be best for this? Is going to chuck these throw these spear javelins over at, let's say, Krarin.
Sure.
Sure.
Throws them, and Cray, you're able to move easily as they both fly to the side. Actually, you know what? They move easily. Let me see one thing. Nope, you can't deflect missiles because they both missed you, unfortunately.
Damn, I was gonna ask.
It would have been great, but they thoroughly miss as you dodge quickly, almost reflexively, on that turn. That's all they do.
Could I
Bullbug.
When he does that, could I just be like, stand down for your queen?
Nice. And she looks at you. Our queen is dead. Join her.
She's dead. Anyway.
Yeah. This bullbug right here is going to attack the marble golem. And he going, fuck it up. I really thought that I had a good fight here. I made a bad call with the chaos button is what happened. As he slashes does 12 points of damage to this thing as he's slashing it. It is resistant to his regular attacks, so he's not as helpful here as he's trying to tear into this thing, roaring and screaming at it. Euphemian, it is your turn.
Did Bulldog do that from a
Alright.
distance, or did he have to move?
He didn't move.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, because there's no point for that for him, for this.
Did your Stimfay go, Darian?
Yes.
Yeah, she missed.
Oh.
She got a +4 to attack. She's not very good.
On my turn, I'm going to get Bib to move down. Oop. I actually have to use the actual cursor. Down here. And through Bib, I am going to cast... what's it called there? That thing. Binding Ice.
Ooh.
In a great big cone that should include the Stimfay, the Marble Golem, and the Amazon Warrior.
Oh.
No way is that range 30 feet. No, fuck you. It's not 30 feet.
Binding Ice? Yeah, 30-foot cone.
No, I mean, like, it's not 30 feet from the center of your square to the center of that one. Or it's not 30 feet from... It's... Yeah, it's no matter how... Let me show you. Even if I go from the corner of yours to this, it does... See, it's like at the edge right there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna win this fight with measuring tape. Free, motherfucker.
No.
I was just playing with this. Tammy's mom, how dare you? But also that's fair.
Well, if that's the case, then
Tammy's mom is talking trash.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm just going to.
You can adjust where you move him.
Yeah,
We
I'm
need to
just
have an
gonna
emote
bop
for
down
Tammy's
here,
mom now.
and I'm going to cast Burning Hands at 3rd level through Bib instead.
Oh, okay. There, that's fine. That's a hit. That's an attack roll, right? That's a
Dexterity save.
dexterity save. Oh, that's not gonna go well. One's a bug and the other's in pain. Okay, let me see.
Yes, if we can't convince them, we'll just make sure there's no witness.
Together they fight crime. Okay, what is the damage?
I'm dealing 19 damage.
And half if they pass, right?
Half if they pass.
Okay, so the Amazonian warrior takes 8 damage. And the Stimfay... Is it... What type of damage is it? Fire, you said?
Fire.
Or is this fire?
Oh, melty.
The Stimfay, you shoot this out and it does not move at all, taking the full blast. And when it's done, you see that the brass and gold gleaming and gleaming with steam rising off of it. It is immune to fire damage, which I did not realize until I was checking the sheet right this second. I did not know that. I actually assumed that it was weak and was double checking to see if you killed it, and then I saw it and saw it under immunities. Phew. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
Curse.
Fair. You may curse as a free action.
Yeah, no, I think I'm good here.
Okay. Then, it's 8:36. Do you guys want to take a break before we go to the next part, or do you want to go for a little bit longer?
I'm okay going until the end. You kind of you.
All right, then let's keep going. Then this marble golem is going to move towards Darian and strike down. And both of its attacks miss blocked by your bracers, as it rolled an 11 on each of them.
Yes.
That's its whole turn. Kiki, it is your turn. It should have a high dexterity. It should. But it doesn't. These golems, which have the least narrative importance in the battle, are the only thing holding on. What happened to the music? Tammy held up her finger and the music stopped. I respect the power.
I have that power.
I was gonna say that's the power of a demigoddess.
Okay. Hang on. There is something that I want to do. Yeah, but I was also thinking maybe I need to read up on this though, because it's something I've not used yet. Where did my stupid character sheet go? Okay. Okay. That's Darian. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, I'm going to drop my rage.
Oh wow.
I am what? Wait. Just you freaking wait.
I have nothing going for me right now. Just let me celebrate the small moments.
Okay, so can I say this is literally just for flavor before I physically move and take my action? Can I, obviously, Leah, who's now dead, I assume, I hope she died with her eyes closed?
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'd like to do is that...
Fuck! Sorry, please continue. I think I just realized something, but go on. We're fine. We're good. That won't come up later.
Okay, I want to bend down and I want to pick up the crown.
Mm-hmm.
And then basically kind of shove it at Darian as I go past her. And I put myself in front of this golem.
Mm-hmm.
And then I want to swing with it. Ow! Swing at him with my axe.
Oh, wonderful. I'm messaging you right now something, but keep going. Roll your attacks.
Okay, so my axe attack with my axe of Xander, god damn it, is a fucking 12. Nope.
Yeah, that does not hit as it blocks that. Please continue.
Yeah. Okay. I still have one in my bag, Ben.
Oh, okay.
Still be afraid.
I thought she was going to use her... I thought she was going to be headed to use the magical shield. I was so not okay. Just emotionally.
There are two people that would like to have a head of this Medusa, so I'm not going to make use of it. I still have a basilisk head, I believe. But anyways, I digress. Another slash with my axe. That is a natural 20 for 28.
Good lord. Okay, roll your damage.
And that is going... I don't understand. 14
you would roll...
plus crit. 2?
Holy crap.
I don't understand that stupid thing on roll 20.
So you got 14 plus 12 for the crit dice.
That's 26.
Yeah.
Nice.
You strike him, and it's just a regular, so it's 26. Sweeping
and my axe is magical, of course.
Of course.
Xander's... Yeah, it's Xander's... the axe of Xander.
as you break through 23 damage to this thing, tearing it apart. Not tearing it apart, basically I'm going to say cleaving it, and just like whole chunks of like the middle of like torso is like slashed and ripped. Yeah. Is there anything else you want to do on your absolutely terrifying turn?
Yes, I would like to bonus action rage and then pop out my ponytail hair jellyfish.
Oh, that's why. She was changing animals.
And hissed at it. I mean, hello. He doesn't... I was watching what was happening. Bullbug's axe didn't do anything to the other one, so I'm learning. So...
Fuck.
I love you, Ben.
It's like the velociraptors in the cages. It's terrifying. Is that it for your turn?
Shoot her! Shoot her!
Is that your turn?
That is all my turn. Yes.
Calculating something.
Don't even bother. That golem is now sitting still. He got commanded.
Oh, right. He stands there ceasing, and then as the turn ends, he resumes movement again, having fulfilled the command. It only lasts for one turn.
Oh shit, that's dumb.
Did you think it was?
Yeah.
I thought you knew that. Yeah, it's literally just the one turn.
It's what?
Command is only for one turn. They do a single
makes sense.
action.
It's a first level spell, so that makes sense. However,
I'm not screwing you over. I thought you knew that's what you were signing up for.
That's fine.
Yeah,
It's
you
cool.
want dominate person or something, which is much
yeah.
more
It's a first level spell. It's okay.
Yeah. Craven, it's your turn.
Okay.
I'm a ranger, okay, guys.
I'm gonna be like, I'll be like to that Amazon woman. I'll be like, "Your queen is dead. The rightful queen is right here. Duh!" And then I'm gonna turn my attention to this golem in front of me. Now I don't believe my quarterstaff is magical, just my fists. So I'm going to use my quarterstaff to hit it.
Mm-hmm.
I shall hit it for 15.
It does not hit as it reaches its arm and a spear forms in its hand and it blocks your attack.
I'd like to try something because I haven't tried it yet. It's something about using one of my key points to increase my hit to try to hit it or something.
Oh yeah. Let me see.
Focus aim.
Yeah.
So if I use one key point, if I increase it by 2,
you would hit.
2. Okay, so I'm gonna do that. So,
All right. Then you hit. Roll for damage.
Low on my key points. Okay. So where did things go, guys?
I don't know.
Oh, that's where it went. Okay. So I will now hit for 7 damage, which is probably halved.
It is. So down to 3.
And then I'm going to, if I will do it, stunning strike it.
Mm-hmm.
Just for the hell of it. So DC 14.
Uh-huh.
And then I'll attack it again.
No, hold on.
Wait, can I do that then?
Hold on. No, hold on. Why does a marble statue that is non-sentient and acting on others' orders have the ability to be stunned? Why is that a thing that's possible?
I don't know.
Because the monk can hit hard.
Yeah, you hit it and it staggers back and sort of falls back on its leg, having trouble moving. And yeah, so it's effectively stunned. Please continue.
Okay. Woohoo! And so now I'm going to attack it with my quarterstaff again.
Mm-hmm.
With
advantage.
Janet, trying to read something. Stop.
So with advantage, 21.
21 hits. Roll damage.
And that's an 8.
All right, so that's reduced to 4.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
Shit, am I gonna? Let's see. I don't know if I've. How many more do I have now? So I used pretty much a good chunk of my. Ooh, I have one more. Okay, so I'm gonna do flurry of blows.
Mm-hmm.
Which is now magical.
Yep.
So now I'm gonna use my magical fist. Oh, I didn't do it at advantage. Whatever, it's 20.
20 hits.
Basic the thing. No, 20. So.
All right, 21 hits.
Okay, so an 8 for that first hit. I'm gonna try doing it at advantage because I have advantage because the dude's.
All right. Yeah, so it's 8 points of damage.
And then I'll go and do it at advantage here. 23 to hit.
It hits. Roll again.
Last set is 10.
10 as you're breaking this thing apart.
And I'll
Yeah.
be like, ha! We can try doing this.
Oh man, as you're breaking this thing looks like it's cracking, beginning to fall apart. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, I think actually, yeah, I'm gonna go and actually step over here No, because Euphemian hates it when I'm when I'm in front of him. So I'm just gonna stay there.
Just there.
She's
He hates it
finally
when you're in
learning,
range.
folks.
Darian, it's your turn.
It only took 57 episodes.
Okay, so Darian's gonna just start out by going, "You got this, Cray," and
I love it.
and look at the golem next to her, and then instead throw her first chakram at the marble golem that's stunned, since it is
Okay.
a range attack.
All right, then that's a regular roll, no advantage or disadvantage,
Why?
because you are within melee range of somebody and using a ranged attack. And
No,
that
I'm
gives you
using a
disadvantage.
ranged attack on the stunned one.
Yes, but you're within melee range and using a ranged attack. Period. That gives you disadvantage because
Yep.
enemies nearby are interfering.
Oh, I didn't. I thought it was only if you were attacking
Nope.
people. Oh, you learn something new every day.
All I have left is my pedantry. I've lost everything else.
Okay, so it's just a flat roll then.
Yep.
Okay. That is a 19 to hit.
19 hits. Roll damage.
Okay, and I'm going to favored foe.
Okay.
So let me mark off a use of my favored the foe. Schwabam. So that's now 2d6 plus 5 damage.
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 2, 9 points of slashing damage.
Excellent. Non-magical, so it's 4.
At least I don't think so. I don't think favored foe does anything like that. Son of a gun. Yeah, okay, so then that returns to me. Throw it again for the second attack on my attack action.
Mm-hmm.
That one is a 12 to hit.
12 does not hit. Is able to barely block this thing.
And what the hell? Bonus action, offhand, throw another chakram. So again, no proficiency, but two-handed combat. Ooh, okay, so that's a 21 to hit with that one.
That definitely hits. Roll for damage.
And that's 9 points of slashing damage.
9 points. That's down to 4. This thing is. You hear cracks forming in it.
And then just
but you can't see anything.
Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Just for my awareness, these are statues, right? Like what happened to Callista?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
cool. And then I'm just gonna kind of mimic Krarin and just slide right there.
Okay. We're gonna wrap up this round. Then we're gonna go to break. Mattia, go.
Oh, Mattia. Mattia will. You know what? What the fuck? Let's have Mattia slide in.
You
We'll
got
just.
this.
Yeah, we'll just have Mattia. Is it a con save? I'm so sorry. I should have planned this part. I planned everything else.
What are you gonna do?
I'm just trying to. Okay, Mattia's just gonna slide in next to Kiki here and just attack the marble golem with her talons.
Okay.
Actually, she'll attack the one I'm attacking. Bop. But
Okay.
you don't.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
1, but with advantage, right?
Yes.
And okay, so the first roll was 18. Second roll is 19 to hit,
19 hits.
and then 1d6 slashing. 3 points of slashing damage, but it can't take reactions.
Wonderful. 1 damage.
Distracting
anything else?
nuisance. I'm sorry, not
Yeah.
reactions, just opportunity attacks. Can't take opportunity attacks.
Works
So
for
then
me.
Mattia is going to fly back behind Darian.
Perfect. On my turns, all my guys go last. Okay. My Stimfey is going to. You know what?
Stimfey on Stimfey action.
Yes, that is exactly what we were doing today. Is this Stimfey flies over, strikes at Matias, who's able to fight it and move around it, staying out of the way quickly as this thing rolled an 8. This
is my reaction to make an attack against it.
wait, who? Which one? Reaction?
Sentinel. When a creature within 5 feet of you makes an it's not within 5 feet of me. It's attacking 5 feet of me.
Yeah.
Fine. Oh, I didn't even see that the Amazonian war shouldn't have been able to move away from me when I took an opportunity attack against her. The more you know.
Oh, is she? Did you take an opportunity against her? Did she not have it?
A while back, I took
while
an opportunity attack against it. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She swings at Darian, who's able to block both of these attacks pretty quickly. This leaves us at the start of the round. Everybody closing in. I don't have a lot of resources left, but I do want to take a break right now. Let's just call it even. I'll see you guys at 9 o'clock at the top of the hour. I'll see you guys very soon because I have to step away. I'll be back. You all be lovely. Thank you very much for watching this fight. It's
pretty intense.
Not what I expected.
You should have asked your friend to come watch this battle.
Yep.
I get my butt kicked. All right, I'll see you all soon.
All right, see you soon. Bye, everybody. See you soon.
Hello. We are back. We are going to jump back into the violence. Did anybody have any orders of business on this?
Oh,
I don't think
so. Boogaloo.
Oh, yeah, go for that.
Boogaloo thing.
Go ahead.
Oh, we have another thing to try to use our channel points.
Community challenge.
Community challenge. Thank you.
We put you on the heels there. Go ahead.
That's why I don't do these things. Yeah, a community challenge to try to get another wonderful item. We have called this our electric boogaloo. I think we only have 18 days left. But if we can try to reach the goal, let's try to reach it.
I'll just extend it if we don't hit it.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
I'm just not allowed to create one indefinitely for some damn reason.
That's so much extra work for you. Everybody should just contribute. We're like, what are we? We're 70% or still 70% to go.
Yeah, 17%, but you know.
Let's go. Come on, help us.
I also will say on a side note, I am opening up sessions for DMing. I am a paid dungeon master. This is actually one of my groups, and if you want, I'm available most days of the week. I'm going to put my link in the Twitch chat. Feel free to message me there or in the Discord. I'd love to talk to you guys. I'm going to be announcing more games, but I do this. I specialize in Curse of Strahd. Also do a little bit of Call of Cthulhu, a little bit of 7th Sea, if you've heard of it, Fiasco, and standalone one-shots. So hit me up. But
still
for
do
now,
it even if you haven't heard of it.
What's that?
I say they'll still do it even if you haven't heard of it.
That's fair. But for now, let's take a moment while I kill these guys. Did Bullbug already win, or he hadn't gone yet? Okay, Bullbug hadn't gone yet. Oh, God. Bullbug, on his turn, is just going to swing and strike at the statue that's on its staggered, and he rolls very low and only gets a 17.
Advantage?
Oh yeah, with advantage. Let me see. 1 second. Yeah, that hits. Okay, 20. He hits. He does 13 points of damage, which is 26 cut down to 13. Strikes this thing, hits it. Give me 1 moment to process this.
Oh boy. Ben, if you kill every adversary on this screen, I'm gonna lose my shit.
As he roars, swings, and cleaves its head clean off. The head goes flying down the field.
Oh, and the
thing stands, thing shakes, and then catches itself and stands. And let me adjust it for 1 second.
What chicanery is this?
And it stands.
What the frig?
as you see cracks running down its body and its head missing. And Bulba goes, the fuck? And this thing, and just swings at it again one more time for good measure. It's still stunned. This one doing 5 points of damage to it. That is if.
How come it's freaking life gauge refilled? What bullshit is this?
There's a reason he didn't want us to fight it before. Now we know why.
When you guys fought these in Euphemian's dream, I was holding back. Euphemian, it's your turn.
Damn.
Alright, well, I am going to go through and do I want to do the thing? I kind of want to do the thing,
Do the thing.
but the thing is like probably not the best idea. It's probably not the best thing I could do.
What would Euphemian
So you
do?
hurt us a little bit. Whatever.
Have fun.
I have evasion.
You only
Have
live
fun.
6
Open your
times.
eyes.
Does Bulbog have, because he's a Minotaur, have like advantage on like structures? Would a marble golem be a structure?
Construct
It's
and
not.
no.
Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't. But I like your thinking.
Fuck it, I'm gonna do the thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to do polymorph. I'm gonna turn myself into a T-Rex.
Holy shit! Yeah! Do you have a token for a T-Rex there? Big vampire? Yeah, dab it. Boom. Boom.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so hold on. What's happening?
My inner druid is like screaming with pride right now. I'm so excited about this.
Oh my god,
How
yeah.
large? What size is a T-Rex?
Huge.
Hey,
So
Gungus.
3x3.
Okay, then let's put this. What's the HP on that?
136.
Yes!
Good lord. I hate everything happening right now. I will hide Euphemian for a moment, and I will put a T-Rex right here that Euphemian can control.
Oh my god.
And I mean, for, you know, the way that it happens actually in game, it's not so much that Euphemian changes. There's no distinct point in your memory where you can see, yes, this is Euphemian, and now there's a T-Rex there. It's just impossibly. It's almost as if Euphemian has always been a T-Rex, even though that doesn't make any sense.
I love this.
Oh my god. Wow.
Find if there's any
Alright.
emojis I can use as like a T-Rex emoji.
He's about to T-Rex my shit. This is
Well,
incredible. Please.
That's my action
Please
for the
continue.
turn, so.
Okay, this is wonderful. Wow. Okay. I did not expect the T-Rex. I will be honest.
Nobody
I-
expects the T-Rex.
I must say, in my defense, I don't think many people do. What is the transfer? There it is. I found a stat sheet. Oh wait. Got to pull up your Tyrannosaurus stats. 1 second. Because 24 to 14, those both hit. So I'm gonna roll damage on both attacks.
Wait, who's attacking him?
The marble golem next to Kiki.
Okay.
Oh, hey, I would like to use my reaction to hit it.
Okay, 1 second. One second. All right, roll your attack roll.
Okay. That is a son of a mother. 16 to hit. Sorry, I should have specified. I'm attacking with my quarterstaff.
A 16 hits. Roll for damage.
Okay. one-handed because I'm already holding shit. So that's 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Is that so? It's half to 2.
Yeah.
All right. So you strike it as it strikes at Euphemian and just lands blow after blow into the giant fucking T-Rex. As this game stops making sense a while. The enemy was a Medusa like half an hour ago, and now it's a statue punching a T-Rex, which will be my national flag whenever I'm in the country. And you take 21 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. What does that break down to?
12 and 9.
12 and 9? Okay, so I gotta make 2 Constitution saves.
Oh, man. Fatima, he polymorphed himself into a T-Rex.
13?
Uh-huh.
And I'm not a T-Rex anymore.
No, I punched the Rex out of you. I'm so sorry.
Oh, heartbreaking.
I feel bad. I have
should.
Now I have guilt. Okay, so
You should.
Such a wonderfully lined up opportunity for that reference.
Wait, did you attack me in as a T-Rex? No, Euphemian's right there. What the fuck happened?
So just for clarity, it attacked once, I hit it, and it completely ignored me and attacked Euphemian again.
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure.
And punch the T-Rex out of him.
I'll be real offended in a little bit.
I'm running the golem specifically as not having a lot of emotional investment in who they attack. Because of the golem thing. That is a specific choice I have with them.
That's so fair.
Kiki, it's your turn.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and continue with my axe on the golem that's right in front of me. That one is a 26.
That hits.
That is... Oh, he's not a giant, damn it. That's a 15 slashing plus 2 for my rage, so 17.
17 damage total, cut in half, so that's 8.
It's a magical weapon.
I dreamed a dream, this fight made sense. Okay, go ahead. Continue your attack.
And I'm going to go for another one against him. That one's a 27. And that's an
27.
11.
This one's beginning to crumble and fall apart as well. Is there anything else you want to do on your turn?
No, that is all I can do.
All right. On this marble golem's turn, it is standing and winds up and throws a fist. Oh, I got you, Jen.
Oh, okay.
Runs up and throws a fist out right where nobody is and winds back on its turn. I'm just flavoring the stun on this turn.
I love it. I like it. I love it.
Your action, Jen.
All right. So it's still at the end of my turn that it is no longer stunned.
Stunning strike is ridiculous.
I love it. I don't know what else to tell you. So I'm gonna go and hit it with my quarterstaff, non-magical, but with advantage. So advantage is. Come on, girl, use your thingy. So now it's not working, so I'm just gonna have to do it twice.
26 and 17 both hit. Yeah, roll damage.
Okay. So I'll do the 26 on this one. So that would be 9 damage halved.
It's the quarterstaff, so it's 4. Yeah. 4. All right.
And then I'll do.
Hey, I got a question. I don't want to tell you how to play your character. I don't know, so tell me if I'm wrong. But why aren't you just using your fist for every single attack?
Oh, I don't know. I thought I had to use my quarterstaff every time.
No, you just let those fists fly.
Oh, well then, I didn't know that. So let's just say I'll use my fist then.
Yeah, so we'll do -5. Yeah, you just use your fist for all of this part. You just fist it as much as you want.
I will fist it so hard. I will use I guess can I just use unarmed strike? I guess. Is
Yeah,
that,
yeah. You can use unarmed strike instead of quarterstaff and just go nuts, right? Like,
Okay, so, all right, so
Yeah.
26.
unless I'm missing something.
No, that's
But yeah,
right.
go for it. Yeah, so roll damage on that as well.
I'm still learning, everybody. Okay, 11 then.
hmm I was holding my tongue because I'm like, she's got some brilliant tactical reason for this, and this time I was like, I should check.
No,
You
no,
strike,
I
hit
just
him.
didn't know.
All right, as you hit him, and he's sort of spinning and flailing, trying to like understand. But continue. Hello,
Big
Fatima's
same.
daughter.
Big same.
Yeah.
I'm really tempted. I only have one more left, and that's all I have. Fuck it. Who cares? Hopefully we're winning this. I'll use my last and final key point for Flurry of Blows. Hopefully end this bitch.
Okay.
And I will use 18 to hit.
18. Okay, roll it in this bitch.
10.
10. You do 10. It is barely standing at this point. Falling apart.
Okay,
I
let's see
think
if the last one actually hits.
Oh, you got one more hit? Okay, 21 hits, roll damage.
7.
All right, you break it. You strike this one. It completely falls apart as it breaks, shatters, and I think that at this point, it doesn't like fall into dust or anything, but I think that at this point, like one of its arms falls off, and it's just so unbearably incapable of keeping up that it just collapses to the floor as this marble is defeated.
Quick, somebody get the shop vac.
Is there anything else you want to do on your turn, or is that it?
No, I think that ends my turn. I'd like to flavor it that it looks like I'm a Tasmanian devil, kind of going around this like golem, and then all of a sudden there's like just dust.
Yeah, that is fantastic.
That is my
and Darian, your action.
So I watch as my favorite foe falls yet again.
Mm-hmm.
And kind of give a heavy sigh.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it,
Greg. And I will bonus action Hunter's Mark, the one next to me.
Mm-hmm.
And let me double check to make sure I understand. That's what I was thinking of with the new creature thing. Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna cast Hunter's Mark on this bitch next to me, and I will then melee attack it with my quarterstaff. This time, I kind of tuck the chakram back behind me, and I pull out 2 hands to smack it with the quarterstaff because what the fuck?
Why not?
That's a 9 to hit.
That does not hit as it blocks that attack.
And an 11.
Does not hit.
Fuck!
What else do you
want
want
to do? I want my advantage
back. Sorry.
That's fine. It's fine. Whatever. At least I wasn't turned back from a T-Rex.
That's fair. I'm sorry about that. That's the one thing I've done right this battle, and I feel badly.
I told you it was the fun thing to do, not the smart thing to do.
I have Mattia with me as well. Gonna have Mattia fly up next to. Well, no, I'll have Mattia stay next to the Amazonian warrior, and I will just have it do her little talent slashy slash.
All right, on the warrior then. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. It's a crit.
God damn it!
It's only 2d4.
Roll damage.
Oh wait, no. I'm sorry. It's a d6. So 1. So it's 2 points of slashing damage and 4 points of slashing damage.
Okay, so it's 6 total. Okay.
And she can't take opportunity attack.
That's fair.
So I will indeed. No, I'm gonna have Mati stay there. That's fine.
This Stimfey in this turn is going to attack your Stimfey because it's pissed at you. 22 hits, finally. Yeah, 4 whole damage on an ancillary character. I'm finally holding my own. 4, yeah.
4? Okay.
Let me think. On this Amazon's turn. Let me think. Let me double check something. She is going to aim a sword at Darian. And she's going to say, "How long have you been planning this? How deep does your treachery go?" Do you have anything you want to say?
Oh, am I allowed to react?
Yeah. Yes.
Since I watched Leah and her sister slaughter my mother on her throne and imprisoned me.
She screams and swings at you with her sword. Let's see. The first one hits.
What is it?
It's a 17. 17? All right. What are you doing?
My bracer's reflection with my reaction.
Oh, okay. Didn't you use your reaction already? Oh, no, you didn't. That's right. Okay. Yeah. All right, so you block it. You block it, and the second one doesn't go through. Fatima, she has a rage on her right now. So she strikes, and the second one blocks, misses. She screams out in rage, trying to do anything. Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, Darian, roll an insight check.
Okay. Ooh, buddy. 9?
Not
Okay.
Callista.
You just see her rage as she's driving to try and kill you.
I mean, Darian's got a pretty good modifier. Just roll bad. You look too young. I mean, is this what insight would have maybe done? But does she look too young to remember my mom?
I'm not elaborating.
Fine.
She.
Play your bed.
She probably looks in her 30s, honestly.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I just wasn't giving you hints towards what she was thinking, but she's in her 30s.
That's fine.
She is swinging at you, and suddenly she screams out in pain, and you see Bulbug has his axe there, slashes at her, and then picks her up and throws her to the ground, and brings down the axe. As he did 21 damage to somebody with 8 hit points left.
You
Oh,
promised!
Wait, what was the promise? What was the promise?
I asked none of them to kill my Amazonian sisters, and Kiki and Bulbug have now killed 2 of them.
Did Bulbug promise? I'm asking you if I made a mistake here.
Not like an oath. I just said, please don't kill them.
I know, but did Bulbug promise? I'm just asking straight up. Did he say he wasn't going to?
I thought he said he wasn't going to. But I thought so, but I don't remember enough, so it's fine.
Does anybody remember? I'm not trying to take something from you. So if I made a mistake,
No, I
does
don't.
anybody remember?
That's why I'm saying it's fine.
All right. Then yeah.
thinking we would try to honor that, but they
That's
keep
fine.
wanting to hit us.
This is fine.
Yeah, they keep
Doesn't
doing
believe
this.
me anyway.
She is destroyed. The Stimfey itself sort of disengages and sits down. You're like lands on the floor. Bulbug. That was his first attack. Turns, let's see. Okay, got more rolls to make. We're doing this.
Oh, dear.
Bulbuk charges towards the marble golem, who brings the spear into being to block him, and Bulbuk just roars and brings his axe down, breaking and shattering the spear, then kicking this thing down, where it does stand up. The spear broken, and its arms with cracks running through them. This one standing, and you can see like its arms are like its arms, like I'm gonna say like one of its arms is just like broken and missing down here, and the other arm is just this fist like holding, like sort of holding on to like a part of a spear that it can't seem to let go of as it stands up. And that is Bulbug's whole turn. Euphemian, is your action.
All right. Well, I'm gonna back away.
Where does Stimpe go to? Does it go and like attach to Darian now?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
I'm going to cast a 3rd level Scorching Ray,
God damn that fucking thing.
and I'm going to turn it from fire damage to, let's say, thunder damage.
Is it going to hit Bulbuk too?
Nope, this is a direct attack against the marble golem.
Wait, how are you? You can aim a scorching ray like that?
You get 3-4 beams of scorching
Cool.
ray.
Okay, roll all 3 attacks.
4 because I'm upcasting to 3rd level.
Wow.
Well, not enthusiastic. Wow.
25, 16, 13, and 25.
2 of those hit. Oh no, wait, 3 of those hit.
Okay. 11, 10, and 6 thunder damage, respectively.
27 thunder damage. Is this thing? Hold on, wait. As this thing falls apart, falls onto like one knee as the other leg begins to shatter. Its arm there, its other arm's like cracking and completely falling apart as it's trying to even stand against the waves of thunder being thrown against it. That is it for this turn. Is there anything else you want to do?
No, that's going to be it.
All right, on its turn. Really, what does it do? Sure, why not? You fucking stupid statue. Sorry, I want to play its AI the way that I have it envisioned in my head, and I'm playing that to the hilt, even though that causes me to make really dumb decisions and get mad at my own characters. That's what I thought, you stupid horse. This thing swings and tries to swing an arm at Kiki, who is able to easily block it at the state that it's in right now. Because, of course, when I decide that it picks randomly and has no preference, it randomly rolls the person with the highest AC and is able to shield hits. So it swings at you, hits.
This round.
I'm sorry, sir?
No, I'm being pedantic. It's fine. Ignore me.
No, what did you say the last one?
That this is like one round where I might actually have a higher AC than Kiki.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That
What do you think,
doesn't
Tammy?
really matter. I need to just shut up.
What do you think, Tammy?
Reaction. So, riposte. When
All
a
right.
creature misses me with a melee attack, I can use my reaction and expend 1 superiority die to make a melee weapon attack against it. And I add the superiority die to the attack's damage roll on hit. So, shit, where is my superiority die? They are...
I don't like any of things that you're doing right now.
Superiority die. Okay, move that stupid window. Okay, I have 4d8 superiority die. So this is a d8 that I roll. So roll 1d8. That is an 8. So then Sorry?
Is that your attack roll or what? I don't understand how this
No,
part
this
works.
is my superiority die. So I
Okay.
expend one superiority die to make a melee weapon attack, and I add the die to the attack's damage roll.
I see.
So it is an 8. So I'm going to go ahead with my axe. And that is a 23.
That hits.
And that is a 10. Do I don't add my rage bonus to this, do I?
I think
You're
so.
attacking.
Okay, then that's a 12 plus 8, so that's 20 damage.
Cool. How do you want to do this?
I will just swing to cleave from the broken arm at that shoulder all the way to the nice little hip bone opposite to it, and like.
That is wonderful. As you break this thing, turning it to dust and rubble. All that remains of the enemy group is a single stem fae that is sitting there inert as literally the dust clears and the bodies around you.
I kept forgetting.
I'm going to remove the combat turns now.
I will move.
As you guys are standing in this clearing, I'm gonna switch music, not that one. I'm gonna switch music. You guys understand this clearing with the Queen of the Amazons dead at your feet. Her right hand Maniad also slaughtered. Amazons. It is. You guys are here. It is your action what you'd like to do, because there is no one else here right now.
Kiki will go over to Leah. I will cut her head off and I will present it to Darian.
I will take it from her and I will look at it. And I will just quietly say, I thought if I defeated her, they'd believe me. They don't believe me. What do I do?
Well, I suppose one thing that might be good to know is when they overthrew your mother in the first place, how did the change of power happen?
Yeah, what happened to her followers?
I don't know. I was a child. I mean, like, Ben, would I know anything about that, or?
Roll a history check with advantage.
Okay.
You're going to know something, but the higher you roll, the clearer this hit will be.
That's a natural 20. So 22.
Nice.
You remember this moment burned into your mind. When the older you get as your child, there are moments, there are whole years you don't remember, and there are minutes that you have with perfect crystalline etching into your mind. And you remember the moment that the Medusas gathered the Amazons to tell them that by the holy truth of Lutheria and by the will of the Titan of dreams and death, that this island has been blessed with new leadership and a new vision. And you remember the sinking, terrified feeling as you didn't see your mom anywhere. A brief moment of hope as one of the two came by and whispered in your ear that you will be safe, followed immediately by an impassive, flippant telling of the guards, take her away. But you remember that moment when all it took to bring everything crashing down was a declaration of blood and righteousness and the conviction that they had the backing of Lutheria, which in time you would learn that they did, truly. But it was a coup. Entirely and completely. It wasn't any sort of system of within the Amazonians. They slaughtered the leaders and declared that this was the holy mission they were on. you remember in time other people in the cells next to you who would scream that this was either not. Some would scream this was not Lutheria's will. Some would scream that they were loyal to the queen. Some would scream that they don't care that it's Lutheria's will. They won't follow her and be forced to worship someone else. And you don't remember the names of any of them because they never stayed for too long. Until all that was left were those that were either eager to follow this new reign, or who had, or were afraid and knew that there was no choice but to do so. That is how they rose to power. How you, Darian, may choose to become queen, if you choose to become queen, is very much a path you will have to carve for yourself.
Okay, so I guess I will relay that as best as I can. That was beautifully said, so I'm not going to try to beat it. But basically, I don't know if any of them will care. I don't know if any of them will challenge me. Perhaps this will show that she wasn't chosen of Lutheria. I mean, Lutheria didn't do anything to help her in her hour of need.
I certainly think that might have something to help your case, I suppose, as the case may be. That by your own strength you were able to strike down the usurpers. Is
You're now
there
taking command.
some sort of notable figure in this island? Someone perhaps that we could speak to or declare intent upon?
Ben?
I think you just spoke and declared intent to anybody who would be available for negotiations.
Yep.
There aren't that many high-ranking leaders left. To give you a better answer, by deliberate design, in order to avoid having too much of a weak point to drive at from the enemies, there is not any. There are very few centralized bodies or points of leadership outside of like the one ruler and stuff like that. So there wouldn't really be like a bishop or a senator or whatever to like speak to in right command. They are leaderless right now. They just don't know it.
It should be easy enough to step into that void, I would imagine. Especially if there are those that are in fear and they would like to have, more stable leadership.
And certainly some of them must remember the rule of your mother.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps. How are you? If we were to, I don't want to suggest that we charge in unprepared, so to speak. Is anyone hurting? How is everyone?
I need a rest.
Mostly unharmed. I could perhaps take a short rest in order to recover some of my magical ability, but apart from that.
Bulbug says, I'm fine. Are there other people that we need to put down?
I think we've killed the important ones.
Mm-hmm.
And then some. And I'll kind of give him like a frustrated look.
He looks at you back and says, so are we done here?
Certainly sounds like you are.
And he just walks over to the side. And as annoyed as he is to be, in his mind, wasting time, he still hasn't lost track of his belief that you three are the quote-unquote valuable ones. And he's going to step aside and just let you guys have this discussion right now.
I'll look at Kiki and I'll say, would you benefit from a rest, or how are you feeling?
Good to go. I've got one race
definitely-
left and I haven't used any spells. My axe is always ready to go.
Well, I think we'll need everything we can get. So, I mean, if you guys think you can convince him to hold back, by all means, let's camp out. I just need help with
I mean,
disposing of the bodies here. So if the two of you are up for it, perhaps we could.
I mean, even if you're able to get one nomadic tribe of Amazons to spread the word, then you'd be fine, right?
Presumably.
I will say, okay, let me back up and speak to Reed's question a little bit better then. If combining Reed's question with Jin's question, this building is the only thing, the closest thing that this place has to a government structure. It's the Queen's Palace and also the prison and also the temple. Basically, everything important is in this building. So this is kind of like City Hall for this place. If you got this building on board, it would be a gradual ripple effect to the rest of the island over time.
Okay.
I think that's... Reed, does that answer your question?
Yeah, so... The only thing...
Go in and announce change of management.
That's right.
Yeah.
We just gotta learn that Hydra thing, because I barely got by with the skin of my teeth when I came and snuck in.
Well, that's okay, because you obviously missed the secret phrase.
I'm wondering if, I mean, my intention is obviously not to sideline anyone, but I'm wondering if there's some way that we could allow Euphemian and Krarin to rest, and Kiki could go in with me as another woman.
Hey, you know, I could go as a woman too.
That's very true.
Just don't.
Fine, I'll just sit
If I
beside.
say this out loud, I will look at Darian and say no.
No.
I'll just sit beside Euphemian and just be like, fine, I'll just rest here, I guess.
Can we...
Bulbug looks around confused at that, having no context for that part, but just sort of wondering.
I had a bra on, Bulbug, and I was a great girl.
I'm sure you were. I'm sure you were. I believe you. I believe in you. Looks around.
Would the two of you be willing to take your rest as we perhaps head in and see who we can find in this first area, and if things go sideways, we can take them back out and Big Guy can act as backup, or...
Sure.
What do you think?
Yeah.
Euphemian and I will be fine.
All right.
So it's the three of us going in?
Can you protect them while they rest?
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, you do what you gotta do.
And he looks like he's been hurt a little bit, yeah?
Yeah, a little bit. He's got 13 points of damage.
So I will reach out and like clap him on the shoulder and cast Cure Wounds at first level.
All right.
And say, keep them safe. And that's 1d8 plus 4. 9 points of damage. Or damage.
Yeah.
Really?
And he goes, keep Kiki safe.
Always.
You know I got this, Bulbug.
I mean, yeah.
I know, but I had to say something to her, because if I didn't say anything, I'd seem like an ass. So, really, you should be keeping her safe, I guess.
Will do.
Yeah.
With my knowledge of how stints work, could I scoop up the one on the ground, and is there any way to deactivate it quickly, or would I have to like sit down with it?
You can switch it off. You wouldn't be able to get it under your control, but you can switch it off.
Okay, that's my goal. So I'll do that, and I will toss it to Kiki.
Okay. So you two are going downstairs?
Yeah.
All right. Are you going to a specific spot? Did you want to? Are we doing a dungeon crawl? Like, what is your goal? Because I just need to know how I'm moving my maps.
My goal is basically to head down until we find our first like room full of Amazons, and then I will basically just announce.
Change of management.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, that's easy enough. There are Amazons in the first couple rooms, so that's easy enough to do. If you travel down, you
Yeah, I'm not
find.
going to go far. I don't want to leave them behind.
All right. So
Head
you.
with you? Are you bringing the head with you?
Oh, yes, I do. I have the head with me, and I'm wearing the crown.
Perfect. I was going to mention about the crown. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm following you with my axe on my shoulder.
You get down there. You find an Amazonian who's tending to some of the basilisks, and she turns and looks at you, and just immediately reaches for his sword and stops, and then looks at you, waiting for
I'll hold up the head, and I'll just say, "Sisters, you were misled."
She's waiting.
I've returned. I'm the daughter of, oh my god, what is her name? Celia, thank you. All my notes are on my other computer. I'm Darian, the daughter of Celia, rightful queen of the Amazons, before these usurpers came in under the misguided notion that Lutheria had somehow blessed you. Lutheria did not care for the usurpers, and she certainly is not here for you. As you can see, by how little she did to help your former ruler, the usurper, who murdered my mother and imprisoned me.
I need you to make a persuasion check with advantage.
Advantage. Persuasion.
I'd help by standing behind her looking very intimidating.
I don't think you can help beyond that, but what's it?
I said I already got advantage.
Yeah. So what's your numbers? Yeah.
Ripple advantage.
Okay. First roll 19.
Mm-hmm.
Second roll 14. So 19 total.
That includes your negative or +1 on persuasion?
And yeah, it was an 18.
And she looks at you and she says that makes sense. I never trusted her to be some sort of chosen something. It never seemed right. And you...
Oh, go ahead.
And you brought her down?
Yes, I did. With the help of some very powerful folks who are completely on board to be our allies in the future, should we need it. And I'm going to reach out my arm like the forearm clasp that you see in all the bro movies. And basically say, will you help me? Will you help me spread the word?
And she turns and walks to the door, opens it, almost like expecting you to follow her. And then she stops and turns around and goes, "Would you walk with me, my queen?"
Oh, I got chills.
Always. Beside you. Always.
And she turns and she wants to lead you down. At a 19, I will fast forward a little bit if that's okay with you.
Please.
Over the next hours, and if anybody wants to backfill what happened in these hours in their city, you can let me know. But over the next few hours, people come to understand there are dissenters. There are people that knew that this was a fraud and liked Leah and the other anyway. Let me ask you in a quick moment, how would you deal with them? If it's a fight scene, just assume that you're going to win. But how would you deal with any people that are still fanatically in favor of the previous rule?
I would basically invite them to a challenge under formal combat with honor, should they still wish to stand their ground. But at a future date, because at this point, there's no one to help them.
I will tell some timelines a little anachronistically here, and we can sort of adjust this as if it. You'll see what I'm going for. Over time, people would. A few would show the descent to Darien immediately. There would be a very quick defeat, and those that still stood by her, either stood by the previous queens, either by embarrassment, shame, or genuine righteous fury, would leave. And I think later, when a certain someone is writing about what happened here, they will note that this was the start of a splintered faction of Amazons who were still loyal to Lutheria, who very much kept their distance and were very much permanently nomadic tribes across the island, separate from the others. Not really a threat, just kind of like, we don't recognize the rule either way. The Amazons would splinter a little bit more as this went on, but by and large, the wheels started turning for Darien's leadership. Either because they're relieved for the previous rulers to be gone, or because they've been living through about 10 or so years of might makes right, and Darien's mightier. This would begin to be established. I can skip to nighttime of this day, just for time skip. Show of hands. Is anybody who wants to just skip ahead to night, raise your hand. If you keep your hand lower, then I'm going to assume you want to have done something important in those last few hours. All right. Then, Darien, do you want to leave the temple and talk to people, or do you want to stay there and summon them, or do you want to just ghost them? What do you want to do?
I would head back with Kiki to return her to them, and I would bring them what provisions I could find that seemed worthy. So I know that there was already a good deal of pillaging that went on in rooms and things, but if I could find any resources that seemed useful, perhaps like if there were any healing potions or something like that, as a thank you for the kindness that they've done me, I would want to return Kiki with whatever resources I could find. I would assume that perhaps we have some bacon I could give Kryrin.
Oh yeah, there's bacon. There's bacon of all kinds of animals that they've hunted here. There's rhinoceros bacon, giraffe bacon, tapir bacon.
Crazy.
Putting tapers there.
I give Carrying a big hug.
You would be able to get. Let me see. I'm going to see.
Yeah.
I've hinted at other things in this place if you want them, but I'm not just going to empty out the loot stashes because I don't think that's what Darien would do, and I don't think that's what the Amazons would be okay with. But let me see. You can find a chest with 100 gold and 75 platinum points.
Okay.
You still have that stone I told you about before.
I think I gave Kiki that stone already as a thank you.
You would find. What was that?
I said if I didn't, go ahead and add that to our inventory. Someone should have it. It may have been Euphemian, actually. It was the stone. I think it was Euphemian who took
the sapphire that Euphemian originally gave. Okay, right.
No.
Sorry. There is another stone.
Another one?
There was another stone. There was a sending stone that you guys found, I believe.
Right. Yes.
Yeah, we found that the first pass around.
Yes.
Yeah, but we don't know what the pairing is too.
Who's the other on the other side of the line?
Darien, also exploring this place. I'm fast forwarding this. You would find a room that you hadn't seen before because you wouldn't have known about it. The forge room where the weapons are made for the Amazons.
Nice.
There, you would see that the forge is being operated at this point by one Cyclops that's shackled in the room. His name is Bront, and he
they're good dogs, Bront.
has very large 10 fingers on each hand, one leg chained to the floor, master craftsman, and you see that he's mostly terrified to be in there. Anytime anybody comes in, he reacts with fear and panic. He's been preparing weapons. He's also preparing a shield for the Queen Thessalia, which she will never see. It is a shield with Lutheria's symbol emblazoned on it, made of fine metal. If you want that, no one's going to call dibs.
I think I know someone who might be able to use the raw materials from this shield and make it better.
What I need to know what you're doing with it.
I would like to send it off with our friendly heroes to provide
wonderful.
to Mr. Vulcan to perhaps
Wonderful.
fix, so to speak.
Okay. And I can't guide you on this, so I just have to ask you, is there anything else that you would like to look for or do while you're here?
I gotta know about the sword. Is that a thing that I would then have access to as the queen, or is that a thing that is like no matter who goes in there for it?
If you wanted to look for it, you would be able to easily get it because there are ways to quell the Hydra that's there. Basically, you say the password and it won't fight you. Plus, it's easy enough if you get a group together to corral and basically keep it back while you search the room if you have a bunch of people helping you. So are you doing that then?
I would just like to ask the Amazons present about it if they know like what's special about it or what it does.
Let me see.
Unless I would know, but I'm guessing probably not.
Mm-hmm. Let me double check. I'm looking up some notes.
Real quick, can anyone actually wield a sword other than
can.
Kiki? Tight, okay.
I also am just wondering, did we get the necklace that Callista was looking for?
Yes.
We did, okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've been laxing in my notes the last few sessions.
Girl, me too. I'm like, I'm not playing hard anymore. I'm not writing shit.
You find... I'm going to say that you find, after they lead back, that they would tell you that this sword was... They don't know much about this sword, though it was probably... there were treasures... Oh, let me double check. I want to make sure I got this completely right. This is a weird thing they got going here.
Sorry to speed run the...
No. That's exactly what I was looking for. You found... you learned that they don't know much about this sword, but that they don't know much about the sword because you were told that there was a sword in this room, right? That there was a sword in this area guarded by a vision. They don't know much about the sword. They know that the Hydra was a gift from from Lutheria to Queen Thessalia to help protect the Amazons. It never had a sword.
Okay. So
if you want to discuss this with the group, you can.
If I'm assuming then that the Amazons are not particularly attached to the sword. Is that correct?
Yeah, they don't know what sword you're talking about.
Okay, perfect. Then I would like to get the password, grab the sword, and offer it to them as a...
What I'm trying to clarify, I'm sorry. What I'm trying to clarify is that I was misleading. There is not a sword in the room with it. The vision told you that there was a sword and that it was guarding it. So that's true. But you don't see a sword anywhere in the room.
Okay, so we'd have to look for something.
Yeah, if you want to confer with the group, you can.
Yeah, do y'all care? Should we just bail at this point? I'm trying to get some stuff for you guys as a thank you mostly, and if the Amazons don't care about it, by all means.
It was Callista. How did we hear about this sword? Was it something Callista had seen or heard?
I think Versi mentioned it to
Versi told you that that there's a beast down here with many heads that was guarding a sword.
And told all of us, not just one person.
I think it was either Euphemian, I think.
I
might be wrong.
I don't think so.
Is that Euphemian or Cray?
I think it was Cray.
Yeah.
Then I mentioned that to the group.
Mhm.
Okay. Eventually, someone let the
Yeah.
cat out of the
The
bag. We all
information
know
would
that.
have
Yeah.
percolated.
Yeah, and the reason I was pushing for it was because I was hoping it was a chimera, and it wasn't.
Mhm.
Okay.
So there is a sword. I'm not lying to you, but I can't just say you go in there and see it.
Do y'all care?
Then I mean, if Versi mentioned it to us, it may have some significance. Let's see if we're gonna spend the night here or some time to rest. I don't
Rather
mind
than
sleeping.
going through and doing, any kind of deep involved search, maybe I could send Bib in to
Woo!
look through the.
Oh, I have locate object.
Oh, let me see how locate object works in this context.
I might have to be
Within 1,000
familiar with it,
feet.
but hang on. It has to be familiar to me. Fuck.
Mm-hmm.
We have Callista's notes. She drew it the way
Yeah, of course.
Versi described it. Shit.
Alternatively, the spell can locate the nearest object of a particular kind.
So I suppose I could go into the Hydra's enclosure and cast it and hope that no one near me has a sword.
Or a
But
magic
if-
sword.
Ooh! Is that a different kind of object, Ben?
Yes.
Then yes. That's... What do y'all think? Would that be okay if I do that?
Yeah,
I think so.
If we're gonna get to that,
We can do
Just
that.
It would be fastest so that you guys can get back on the boat.
What was it? So what do you, so you guys want...
Magic sword.
Okay, so is it just a daring down there? Show of hands, who's down there then?
I would be
Oh, no,
there
I don't know if you
through
would
Bib.
Bib.
All right.
I could be down there with her.
I figure probably, yeah, Euphemian through Bib and then me and Kiki, if possible. Would that be okay with you?
Yeah, you see the Hydra, who's just furious and recoiling. It does not like any of you, but it knows not to, like, disobey any Amazons. You locate magic, cast your mind out, and you sense a magic sword within the belly of the Hydra.
Fuck, I thought that might be the
Oh, for
case.
fuck's
God
sake.
damn it.
Now, I will tell you right now that this could be a cool fight, but you have all of the Amazons under your control. It fears you, and it's in a small area. We can cut ahead to you guys killing it, because I don't want to put you through I don't want to put you through such a huge fight that you will very obviously win. It feels like a waste of time.
Mm-hmm.
You would be killing a Hydra. I think the trade-off would be everything that comes with that, whatever that may be. Do you want to cut ahead to when you cut off its heads?
I think perhaps I can see them back to the ship, or see them up somewhere to rest, and I can take care of that with the Amazons as like a final farewell for them. If y'all would
Okay.
be okay with that. I can deliver it to you tomorrow, first thing, or
Yeah.
whatever.
Okay. Then I will come back to that. Then I'm going to let them all have a chance to do something, and then we'll end on that sword.
Yes, please.
So, Euphemian, is there anything that you want to do as the night goes on and they do that, and she does this?
Could I take up some of the marble golem dust?
Mhm.
And I don't know how I can offer this in sacrifice, but I'd like to make an offering to the gods.
Lovely. Yes. You can offer this to anyone in particular, or just to all of them. That's both answers are fine.
Let's go all 5 of them.
Okay. As you give this cast off this dust, and it scatters to the wind, carried away on the wind, and splitting off in 5 different directions. An offering made.
I would like to say, I guess as Euphemian is doing that, I would like to go ahead and take the 2 Amazon warrior bodies, and I want to give them a proper burial to kind of offer my apologies to Darian that they were hurt. Just to try to do something nice. And what I'll do is to mark their graves, like I'll do them nice and I would like to put each of their stem phase on top of, kind of like, instead of having a cross, but have their stem phase there. Even though one's a little molten pile of crud, I still want to go ahead and at least do that.
I love this. That's fantastic. Oh, did I let you melt the other one? That's my inconsistency. Oh, that's my bad. I apologize. That's on me. And you lay them to rest.
And then after that, I'll just make my way to the boat. I'll jump in the water, wash off, cool off, and go into the boat.
Kiki? Or sorry, Craven, what would you like to do?
Well, Cray was going to do something kind of funny, but then he saw that Euphemian was doing sacrifices, and he was like, oh, yeah, that's right. I'll do my funny thing after. And since he's not really much one to do sacrifices, he actually watches Euphemian and tries to clumsily do something similar.
Mm-hmm.
And deliberately does it to everybody but Lutheria.
Fantastic.
Yeah, including Sidon. I'm going to do everything but Lutheria. And then I'm going to go ahead and, as I was going to do the thing I was going to do prior to sacrificing, because, Euphemian, he's like an older brother to Cray, so he wanted to, So he looks to Bullbug and goes, see, this is what I was talking to you about how I had a bra on. So I just did this, and then I stuffed it with grass, and then I did this with my hair. Like, don't I look like a girl?
So, are you still going by Crayrin, or?
No,
Crayrin, I-N-N-E.
It was just, it was just a disguise, like, to get in. I mean, it's convincing, right?
It is. I mean, I think so. It's always a little hard for me to tell.
I'm kidding.
Not right now. Not right now. No.
Did I tell you my fists were magical?
Oh my god. This is a conversation I don't want to be hearing. Kiki.
I don't.
Okay,
and you see him sort of like not really know what to say. Like he's a little thrown.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then no, I'm just kidding. You're a friend. I can kid with you now. This is fantastic. So,
Yeah. And he sort of pats you on the shoulder, like really heavy. He goes, I appreciate that. You probably make a very probably make a lovely young woman. You're already a pretty great guy, so.
Jeez.
And we'd head back to the boat. I would, of course, get rid of the bra because I don't want to hear what Pyther would have to say.
Sometime later, Darian, you have this sword from this sloon body of this Hydra. This sword with this elaborate, beautiful golden hilt with jewels sparkling and gleaming that you don't recognize, almost like starlight in them, almost like they're just pure starlight. And I'm gonna say you know what? I'm gonna back up. I'm gonna say there's the starlight hilt jewels in the middle, but the hilt is made of what looks like onyx, and then the emerald, and then you realize as you look at that the hilt is just rapidly shifting colors as if the light is eternally catching it. And of this fine metal. It is clearly some sort of magic, powerful sword. It requires attunement before I do any reveals. Do you want to attune to it, or do you want to give it to somebody?
I'm just going to present it to them as a thank you. So I'm not going to give them any of the like Amazon's like treasure in terms of their like coin or anything like that. But I will give them the shield that was being made for the queen, because I want to get that out of here. And I will give them this sword and anything else that we found within. And if there was any way that I could find the other sending stone in the labyrinth,
okay. It's not there. It's not there.
Then that would.
That is a shield +1. Before we end the session, do any of you want to take the sword and possibly tune to it, or do you want to just leave it as is for now?
I would like to identify it.
Yep.
I'm going to check identify because I want to make sure that I do this right.
This is sus, okay?
I'm going to take my own spin and identify for this one. So I want you to just indulge me for a minute, as this is how we will end this session.
I will have something else I want to say for after.
Do you want to do it now or do you want to do it after?
After.
Okay. You identify this sword and your mind drifts to a hammer falling on metal, forging this, and deep bellowing voices echoing out. They are traitors, both of them. And the hammer falls, and you hear, they've killed our brothers and sisters. They will kill again. And you hear the hammer fall. You hear, they must be stopped. They must be slain. You hear the hammer fall. And then you hear visions of violence, war, and acts of cruelty that shiver mountains and shake the fields and skies. You hear great roars and you hear laughter that echoes through your mind forever. And you hear, they must be stopped. She must be stopped. We must slay her. And you hear screaming in a voice that says, oh, no, you must be stopped. You have far too much to say. And I think you have much to do. And you feel the cold breeze and the waves in the ocean, not the ocean, the chaos, as the one who forged the sword ropes held on his back, step after step, carrying the barge past the ocean, through the primordial ocean. And the sword whispers to Euphemion, bring me back to my creator. Bring me back to Talius. I must cut the ties that bind his eyes and mouth closed. He must be freed. Bring me to him, swear to me, and I will be yours. I will be your Titan's Bane.
Okay.
Titan's Bane has a +2 to all attack and damage, and an additional 2d6 necrotic damage when it's hitting a giant or celestial. It can also hurt Gigons and Cyclops. Its only goal is to get to liberate its master and help finish that work.
Yes.
Oh my god. Sword of fuck Lutheria. I'm so excited.
What kind of sword is it?
A longsword.
Fuck. Would have to.
Seriously?
I will let it shift to match your proficiency.
Okay.
It is normally that would be a little hard to justify. It is literally the hilt I was implying. The hilt is actually made of primordial chaos. I will let it be the sword that fits you. It will be the sword. If you have proficiency in a type of sword, it will be that sword.
Okay. Technically, I do have proficiency in longsword, but my strength modifier is terrible.
Oh, okay.
And since it's not light, or since it's not versatile,
Mm-hmm.
I can't use dexterity with the longsword.
Yeah. Tammy, did you want to say something?
I just wanted to say, when everybody is back on the boat, I wanted to make my way to find Euphemion and just kind of have like some chit chat. But then I'd like to ask him for maybe a few sheets of parchment, and if I could borrow a quill. I'm going to go hunker down in a corner, and I am going to try to the best of my non-author capabilities write down what transpired here on Themis, especially anything that happened when I was with Darian and nobody else was nearby, so that Callista can have her little chapter to fill in. It'll be like probably an elementary school kids writing a story. Not to her up to par, but I want to make sure that I get down all the important details for her. And just so that we can have that to give her.
Man, Callista, you missed so many epic verses.
I will not have marked anything like that.
But y'all are killing me. It's for you.
And with that, we will end the session. Thank you guys very much.
Wow, that was
All right.
excellent. Thank you so much. I missed you guys so much. Like everybody, the audience, you guys, Ben, everybody. I just missed you all
It's
so
been
much.
great. It's been great. You guys have Titan's Bane, an optional sword. Like it's literally not even like you're literally supposed to only find it if you guys go way out of your way, which you did. Thank you. I'm gonna go for now. Remember, I'm reopening up my paid DMing services. If you want to hire me, I'm available most nights of the week. There's my page there. You can message me through the website, or you can message me on Discord. I'll be available. Hit me up. If that's about all I got. Thank you. Does anybody else have anything else before we go?
Just gonna shout out about our store, and all that information was on our breaks, but I've also got it popping up here in the chat. So that's streamlabs.com/roll4bull/merch. And, if you put in some words that are sort of like that, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to get there.
Love it.
Well, thank you all very much. You all have a wonderful night.
Thanks for joining, everybody.
Ben. Thanks,
Bye.
everybody.
Good night. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.